I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up? What's up? What's up, buttercups? Come on in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the show. Hey. Listen, if y'all can hear me before I even get started, because I already know that sometimes I am rambling on this platform and y'all aren't even able to hear me. So if you can, go ahead and drop your city and state in the chat before I get started good, okay? I see Brenda already has hit me up with a shout out. She said, happy Wednesday from Chicago. Happy Wednesday. What's up? What's up? What's up, Maryland? How are you? Hey, Miss Know-It-All. Welcome to the platform. Honey Green, welcome. What's up, Kevin? Nice to see you. Happy Wednesday. What's up, Trinidad and Tobago? In the house. Shreveport, Louisiana. Love it. Philadelphia. Shreveport again. Houston. What's up, Houston? Seattle, Washington. What's up? Pensacola. Why can't I say that? Pensacola, Florida. What's up? What's up, Cleveland? What's up, Jackson? Richmond, Virginia. Y'all know I'm from Ohio. Oh, that's Clone in the house talking about Cleveland, Ohio. I was just about to give like background talking about, y'all know I'm from Ohio. I used to live in Cleveland. It's Clone. Clone, my sister, is in the house. Kissimmee, Florida is in the house. What's up? What's up? Puerto Rico? Is that Puerto Rico? Hey, Puerto Rico. Y'all know I visit everywhere. I had one of the best vacations in Puerto Rico. It was amazing. To this day, best vacation of all time, okay? I jumped off of a cliff. I'll talk about it another time. Let's just say this. I was so like in love with Puerto Rico that we had went to the rainforest. I jumped off a cliff, which, you know, my normal senses would have told me not to do, but I was so excited and happy. It was just a great time all the way around. Great food, great everything, okay? United Kingdom. What's up, United Kingdom? Hi, Cookie. Cookie from the chat. Every single one of my moderators in the chat. I saw Lady D Keys a little bit earlier. I want y'all to make sure y'all respect anybody with a wrench behind their name, because they are volunteering their time to hang out on this channel and be with us, okay? So just make sure you follow whatever their instructions are. They'll give you a warning if you are doing anything crazy, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind differing opinions. What I will not tolerate is name calling to anyone else in the chat, or even to me. That's when they are going to boot you up out of here, because we do want you to have a respectful, you know, interaction in the chat. People need to feel safe over here, okay? So what's up, Virginia? What's up, Dallas? And the moderators are going to make sure that that happens, okay? Uppity with the Clonesville, Indiana, okay? Indiana, welcome. She got a nice little play on words there. But thank you. Uppity has a channel. Who else? Anybody who has a channel, you know, I'm shouting you out. Before I used to say, you know, I don't want anybody to shout out the channel. Channels are fine. It's okay. Check out Miss Uppity. She's good. She's an excellent channel. Not she's good. She's excellent. She's a very smart lady over there. Let's see, Fort Lauderdale, Alabama. Who else am I going to give a shout out to? I'm going to give a shout out to Empress Radio, because I listened to some things that she played today, child, which did inspire my video. So shout out to her. Who else do I want to shout out? I want to shout out Chit Chat with QT, because I listened to something she had to say the other day. Excellent content creators. So giving them their flowers. Chicago, what's up? One of my favorite cities. I love Chicago. Chicago has great food too. When I go to Chicago, I eat well. Do you hear me? Louisiana, we know they have great food. We know they have great food. Okay, you are welcome, beautiful. So, anywho, let's get into some things. I'm gonna take this screen down. Hold on. Let's see. Do I look okay? All right. Sometimes when I am like watching my video back, my face seems like it is like this close to the camera. No matter how far I push my desk back, my face always look like it's super close to the camera. So my head looks huge. Okay. And it makes me like I'll watch it and then I'll turn it off because I'm like, damn, your face is big, child. I don't know. I need to lose some weight. Anywho, it is what it is. I cannot. I can't. Sometimes I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff that goes into doing a live video because you can't erase it once you start. It's up. There's not a whole lot you can do. I'm not wearing a hat today. I'm not because I had washed my hair and I retwisted it, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna rock it. I'm just gonna rock it the way it is. Okay. But yeah. I'm going to get my hats back on. Don't worry. I appreciate y'all in the chat. You guys are always amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me get my little banner up because we're going to say some shit today. Okay. So this is opinion and it's all alleged. Everything that I'm saying, anything that you read in the chat, we're going to say it's alleged just to protect the channel. Okay. But we're about to just talk about some things. Okay. So y'all saw the thumbnail. Melody has called out production, okay? Called out production and had some shit to say about the ratings. And I was like, wait a minute, because baby, the way the fans have been screaming over here on all different platforms about these ratings and not watching the show, I was literally like, my mind was blown. So we're going to talk about that. Look, people are coming in like, bitch, you better cut it out. Thank y'all. Listen, I'm good. Y'all know how it is. I am still I still can't get my voice right, but I'm here. You feel me? So yeah, y'all know how we gonna do it over here. We're gonna talk about a live item. First and foremost, I'm gonna take Maryland down. Thank every single one of y'all for watching me right now, for visiting my channel and hanging out with me. 239 of you are in the chat, so make sure that y'all hit the like button. Also become a subscriber if you are not already. If you are not already, become a subscriber, please, and thank you. Okay. What else? That's it, pretty much. Just enjoy yourself and have a good time. Talk in the comments. I'll put your comments up if you know anything is funny. My eyes are a little better today. All right. So, Leah, we're going to start with the blind item. Okay. Over here, Barbados is in the house. Welcome, Barbados. Listen, I have been looking at islands to visit because I got to unwind. So I've been looking at islands to visit. And the last video I did, everybody started coming in and telling me where I should go. People were making comments in the chat. And now Barbados has showed up. So anywho, if y'all hear anybody, that's my pup, Houston. He's over here making himself known. But we are about to get into the blind item, okay? So let's put up the blind item. Okay, you guys, so the blind item is something that I'm going to put on the screen, and then you guys get to guess. And the first one who guessed right, I am going to put that up, let everybody know that that was the person who guessed right. But yeah, there's shit going on, so let's talk about it. So here's the blind item. This popular, oh, damn, again, I have told y'all the answer before. I already shared the information. This popular social media platform known for breaking news all over the world is officially banned in a South American country, okay? I can't. Okay, so listen, when I'm getting the stuff ready, I actually put it behind the other one in an effort to, save some space. But clearly I can't do that because I don't know how to handle my own shit. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Anyway, clearly y'all saw the picture. You know who it is, right? Um, I'm just going to put up the laughing emojis at this point because baby, when I tell you, so yes, it is Twitter. That's 2 times in a row. Yes, thank you, Kevin, for keeping track. It is 2 times in a row that I have actually played that video. But now I understand my limitations. Clearly, I cannot put the picture or any information behind that first post. I'm going to have to put up a second post in order to make this right, child. But anyway, we'll get into the story. You got it wrong anyway. So Star Music said, I got it wrong anyway, so it don't even matter. Anyway, this is hilarious. The popular social media platform, you guys, that ended up being banned in a South American country, we'll put that up, is Twitter, now known as X. Okay, so it is X that got themselves banned officially today. So on Saturday night or Saturday, the news came out that Brazil had basically paused or froze the accounts. So nobody was able to use the Twitter account in Brazil. Look, you are hilarious, girl. You have no idea. Let's see. I didn't even know that anyway. So you could have put up the picture and you wouldn't have known. So yes, that's Elon Musk. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Elon Musk. And he actually got he actually had Twitter banned. Now, this is a big deal. The reason why I'm bringing it up is it's a big deal because if you guys have not been paying attention, there's a lot of social media platforms that are being banned in different countries. In this country, it's already been put on the table that they're going to take the tickety talk away from us, right? And, I know people don't think about it like the big picture of things, but people get a lot of information from these platforms. In fact, social media overtakes the news. So your local news, national news, things like that. People don't watch as much anymore. People watch social media. So that's typically where they get their news. And if you fact check like I do, because, you read a story, you're going to want to, look for more information on it. I will fact check. A lot of people, sometimes they'll just read it, take it at face value. But Brazil is actually banning Twitter for misinformation. They said that there's so much bad information, lies, basically, fake news that is on Twitter, that they said that it's too dangerous for their country to even have on their platform or even have there. Okay. So just so you know, that is the story. Let me put the rest of it out. So in the latest development in the feud between the Supreme Court Justice, Alexandra Moraes, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and X's owner, Elon Musk, began in April when the judge ordered the suspension of dozens of accounts for allegedly spreading disinformation. So they're saying there's so many lies on Twitter that they do not want their citizens to consume the information. They don't want them on the platform. So that's huge. That's huge because at one time before Elon Musk had taken over that platform, Twitter was considered number one in regarding like giving like the latest stories or the latest news. Right now, I think the tickety talk may be number one. And we know that in the United States, they've already passed it that they want tickety talk out of here. They want it out of here. TikTok has revamped. If you guys have been following it from the beginning, you would know that they revamped a lot So some of the stuff that should be on your For You page may not be there anymore, because they are really mixing it up over there to make sure that someone isn't getting fed the same information over and over and over again, because that's considered like a little bit of, brainwashing, to be honest. So they're trying to change that platform. They've also sued to stay in the United States. So right now there is a lawsuit that is going on, where they are trying to stay in the United States. And there's a lot of people that make money on that platform. So a lot of jobs will be lost in the United States if the platform is removed. Let's see what you guys are saying. You said that Elon Musk looks foolish. Elon implemented a fake voter registration on the X platform in order to gather voters' information for the Republican candidates. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. I have not confirmed that, but it sounds about right. It sounds about right over here. Okay. TikTok. Yes. TikTok right now is such a big platform that I think that it has already surpassed Google. So if you want to learn something new, type it into the TikTok search bar and you'll get all kinds of information, as opposed to Google. Google doesn't give the same results, and their results seem to be a little more outdated than it is on TikTok. So that's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. At one point, Google ruled everything. Google ruled everything. And from what I'm understanding right now, have been hacking accounts on TikTok. Oh, really? From what I'm understanding right now, Google has made it so that Reddit, which is another big platform for information, if you are not on Reddit, you should be, because it can give you everything from politics to fixer-upper type stuff in the house to, gossip. Anything that you want to know, Reddit is also one of those really good platforms where you can go in and read a bunch of opinions about things. People give advice about things. I mean, Uber, you name it. There's all these different professional platforms, but Google felt so threatened by Reddit that Reddit is not allowed in their search anymore. So if you did some sort of search, Reddit would not show up as what is being alleged right now. So let me say that. I can see changes. You saw changes in TikTok since its launch? Me too. So a lot of my favorites that I had put in for my For You page and all that stuff, it doesn't pop up for me anymore. I have to go in and type the name. And I hate that because, I do, YouTube. So it's really important for me to be able to go in and get the news immediately. And I wasn't able to do it. You said you love the scary reviews. The scary reviews where? On TikTok? Look, it's also a huge retail platform, right? So we've seen people on Love and Marriage Huntsville go over to TikTok, start selling their products. All of them, anybody who's selling products over there is over there right now. And you're right. It's an excellent platform. In fact, I would say TikTok is the new school, what do you call it? What was the platform where you would go on and sell stuff on TV? I know you know, clone. Go ahead and tell me in the chat. For whatever reason, I forgot. But it was a platform that used to sell stuff all day and night. Was it like home shopping or something like that? QVC. Yep. So TikTok has literally taken the place of like a QVC. So, sometimes like I had an aunt who used to watch QVC all day and night. She would just buy stuff from QVC. Oh, I love this. I love that. HGTV. QVC is what I'm looking for. Home Shopping Network. Thank you. TikTok is the new version of a home shopping network because you go on, you just talk about your product all day, and you're interacting with the with the people that's watching. So you're talking to them, you're reading comments. It is the new school QVC or home shopping network. Facts. Facts. And it kind of plays out in the same exact way. You bring your products on, you have your little background. It's really cool to watch how these things switch platforms. And right now it has moved over to Tickety Talk. And it's going to be interesting to see if they keep it up there. Thank you. I love you too, the future family. Thank you so much. HSN. Yep, that's what y'all meant. That's exactly it. It slipped my mind, but y'all are right. Clone, I know you remember, but we had an aunt who loved Home Shopping Network, child. Every time you turn around, there was a new watch, a new something. I was like, where'd you get this shit? She was so excited. But if you are on TikTok, considering it has this global audience all over the globe, you can go over there, watch stuff. You increase your sales, you increase your sales base, your audience, your customer base. It's amazing. It's amazing what it could do for you. Mary Willis said, I loved QVC too. I bought, y'all know that chair that I sat in that looked like kind of like an egg that I would have the lights in? I bought that from QVC, child. I sure did. As soon as I moved into this house, I want one of them egg chairs, and it just happened to pop up on my feed, and I was like, let me go on over to QVC. I sure did buy it from there. Let's see. Yes, it is the same as that. You interact with the owner of the items that's being sold. Yep. So they get to talk to you, tell you personal stories. You feel like they're your friend. You're buying from them. It's all the stuff. It's all the stuff. Because QVC and HSN was hard to break into. Yeah, at one point, it was really hard to get your products over there. You had to compete to get your stuff on their platform. So now you can do it for free. You just got to, you just got to be interesting enough, I guess. Yep. You guys are right. Okay. So anyway, the next time I do this blind item, child, I promise you I'm going to have it together because that was crazy. That was crazy. But yes, he is banned in Brazil as of right now. More personalized. Yep. Y'all know how we do. Okay. So thank you so much. 400 of you are watching right now. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. Okay. Because that's how information, that's how this video goes to other people. Also become a subscriber if you are not already. And let's talk about this one right here. Hold on, child. Let me get this down. I have to change my view on the screen. Let's talk about this one right here. That is Tamar and her husband. Okay, husband. That's what she said before. In a post that she did just a couple of, maybe two and a half weeks ago, she called out her family. She said the family was toxic. This family is toxic. How dare you come against me and my husband? She said, I pray that I can make this right with my husband. Okay. I pray that I can stay in my mind. I pray that I can stay on this earth because I'm feeling all of the pressures right now. And she was blaming her family for it. Because I told y'all the other day in my Braxton review, the family does not tolerate the husbands, the boyfriends in the family business. You can be married to them, but they don't have an opinion about the family business. And the family does not promote or any of that shit. So Tamar had got into it with the family. She made those posts. It made it seem like she might have been, not well mentally. She said that she was going to go back into therapy and some other things. Well, baby, shit has hit the fan today. Okay. Tamar loves love, but love don't live there anymore. Okay. Just a vacancy. Love don't live there anymore. Just a vacancy. Okay. But this is what Tamar had to say earlier today. Check this out. Now, Tamar has been helping her man with his career. She put him on her good friend Carlos King's YouTube page where he got to promote his book. She had a whole party for him on his birthday. She was buying him these big ass gold medallion chains. There was a lot of people who said that they grew up with this guy, Jeremy Robinson, in New Orleans. And they said, listen, he is an around the way dude. He grew up with us. Okay, so he is who he is. But today, Tamar said, you played in my face for a 25-year-old, shaking my head, took my jewelry. Okay, she's must have typed so fast that she misspelled words. Shaking my head, took my jewelry, took me to Turks, and all along had a whole tramp. Hate you at Jeremy Robinson. Okay. So again, that is wild, mainly because he was the one calling her a hoe. And a lot of people, he called her a hoe and said that she was sleeping with other guys. She came out and said, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think I did anything wrong, but if I made you hurt, I am sorry for that. Like, just tell me, just talk to me. Tamar was begging this man on her IG. Tamar begging this man on her IG, had his other baby mamas come out, talk about her bad, say all kinds of shit. And now she is realizing what the rest of us already saw. Okay. So are they going to stop selling or ban the iPad or iPhone next? I don't know, girl. I don't know. You might. I don't know. I don't know. Why does she allow herself to constantly look stupid and attract stupid in these streets? Good question. To the point of where literally she said her mental health was at stake. Her mental health was at stake, and that she was cutting off her family members because of it. So her sisters and people who care about her, who may have been saying to her, listen, girl, you're too far gone. This man is not the one. But today, this is what she's writing, okay? Their issues stem from their father committing adultery and leaving their mother. Possibly. Okay. Monique said, say what now? Girl, yes. Girl, yes. Listen, Tamar today flipped out. This was a post and delete. It was on her IG story. She put it up and she took it down. But she said that Jeremy Robinson, a man she recently called her husband, said that she loves her family, her son and his children. She said, all of my children, all of my children. So she's basically claiming all of it. And now she's saying he played in her face, stole her jewelry, gave her jewelry to this woman. Ooh. Sorry about that, you guys. Said this lady stole her jewelry, or he stole the jewelry, gave it to her, took her to Turks like they were, in a relationship or, whatever, marriage. And all along, he had a whole tramp. Now, this lady is actually denying it. Let me get her name up here real quick. Hold on. I want to make sure I give y'all everything. But she's denying it. So it says the Braxton star and Grammy nominated singer Tamar Braxton, she is age 47. I did not realize she was that old. She's 47. I mean, that's not old. Let me say that first off. But I thought she was younger because she seemed to act younger. Her personality and some of the things she put out there is a little younger, not as mature as it should be. But blast on her Instagram stories alleging that Jeremy was cheating on her with a younger woman, 25 years old. Tamar shared a screenshot of the alleged other woman's profile, which is what you guys are looking at. And that profile name is Who Hates Jay. And she said that she calls herself Jalen H. Anyway, Jalen H got called out, and Jalen H said that Tamar is a whole ass lie. 47 years old is she has to figure out a way to be cool, because you can't be getting to, she's lived out more than half of her life. So, I'm not trying to put anything on her, but just, calm down a little bit and start looking at the bigger picture of things, and maybe take into consideration the opinions of those that care a little more about you, because you can't be fighting your family every time you're in a relationship, because that's just crazy. But that is what is going on with her right now. That lady Jalen, she said that that's a lie. She said, them Tay Martians are about to get your ass, okay? The first comment said that those Tay Martians are about to get your ass. And Jalen said, did I miss something? Okay. And someone else said, yes, she called you a whole tramp to be exact. And then Jalen just laughs it off. She said, LMAO. And then she put little laughing emojis behind it. And she says she from Texas, so she don't know what the hell that's about. Y'all can come for me if y'all want to. I'm from Texas. Okay. Someone else tells her, you and Jeremy were at the Four Seasons Hotel together. Jeremy is following her, by the way. Y'all were at the Four Seasons Hotel together. And that's what she posted. And again, she repeats, she's from Texas. Okay, so y'all let me know what that meant, you Texas girls. Tell me what that means, okay? Because she's saying, you don't come for me, ho. You know not what you talk about over here. Okay, so that was funny. Anyway, listen, a lot of people are saying she's so immature. They ain't fooling with that. 47-year-old fool. Tamar, let's see, needs to remain single for a while. Yeah, she got to get herself together. She got to get herself together for sure. But yeah, that's what's going on with them. Let's get to the next story. You take that one down, child. Let's see. Let's talk about this real fast. This is Remy Ma and Papoose, y'all. Y'all know that they were having some troubles. Remy Ma was dating a man that was, 15 years younger than her, maybe a little more. That was the rumors that were out there, that she and her husband, the one that waited for her while she was in prison, waited for her to come out. They had another baby together, all that good stuff. Well, it looks like all of this stuff is happening for real, for real. They have separated, and she has dropped Papoose last name. She is now going by her maiden name. Okay. So on the new song, y'all know Papooses last name is Mackey. On her new song, she is taking on her old name, which is Smith. Okay, so Remy Smith is what she is going by now. Check that out. Remy Smith. What did y'all say? Well, this ain't Texas. You guys are hilarious. This ain't Texas. 465 of you are watching. Going ahead and make sure y'all hit the like button. His name is Jeremy Robinson. That is Tamar's. She called him her husband, so I'm gonna call him her husband until something else comes out. She may have married him in some sort of secret ceremony. Okay. Mildred said, well, Southern girls will tussle. Okay. But so will the up north girls. So that's just ridiculous to say, especially over someone as mediocre as Jeremy Robinson. I feel you. I feel you. A lot of people, don't like Jeremy, and they don't like Jeremy and Tamar together. But yeah, that is what is going on with Papoose. Let me put up this other story. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even put it up, I guess. I thought I did, but it's not up. Hold on. Here we go. Sorry about that. So I should have had Papoose and Remy Ma's face up. So that's what's going on right now. And y'all can let me know what y'all think about Remy Ma and Papoose. I have to say, they kept, they were trying to sell their story as Black love. They kept saying Black love, this, that, and the other. They were selling hats and t-shirts. It's kind of sad to see this breakup. I know sometimes, things happen. It doesn't, last always for some, but it was sad for me to hear, especially that she was with such a youngin', okay? Because what is a youngin' doing for y'all for real? For real. Tell me in the chat if y'all have left y'all. Listen, if there's any brave woman out there who has left their spouse for a younger man, put it in the chat and just let me know. Okay, just in case, 5-10 years from now, I might have some ideas. Who knows? Okay. That's funny. Clone, don't come for me. I don't care. Let's see. Mary Willa says, shame on Remy. Shame on Remy, child. A hot ass mess. Hot ass mess. Let's see. Please, my darlings, hit that like button if you'd be so kind. Thank you very much. I know that's right. I know that's right. Clone in the house said, just gave me laughing emojis. Don't tell nobody, Clone. When I see you for Thanksgiving, don't be trying to tell on me, okay? Let's see. Kevin said, laying the pipe, child. Laying the pipe. That's what they can do. Okay, well, that's what's going on over there. That's what's going on over there. Let's get up the next story. Let's take this one down. Who else we gonna talk about? This was a sad story. I read this the other day and I wanted to share. The Olympic marathon runner Rebecca Cheptitsky, if I'm pronouncing that right, please forgive me if it's not. She was actually set on fire by her boyfriend weeks after competing in Paris. So she was in the Olympics, and I thought that this was horrible. I have two stories that is going to blow y'all mind. This is one of them. Let me take this down. Oh, you're not coming for me, child. I said if I thought about it, I know you wouldn't allow me to do that, child. That's what family is for. You hold each other accountable. You make sure that they don't get into that kind of stuff. But yeah, this young lady who just ran in the Olympics, probably one of the highlights of her life. She was with a very, very bad partner. So Rebecca, 33-year-old Ugandan distant runner who competed in the 2024 Olympics, is in critical condition right now after allegedly being set on fire by her boyfriend in Kenya. So Rebecca suffered from burns covering 75% of her body after her boyfriend, Nixon, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name, I think it's Nadima, reportedly poured gasoline on her and set her on fire at her home in Trans-Nzoia. That's a country located in western Kenya. This happened on Sunday, September 1st. So this was really, really bad. This was being reported by the BBC News and ESPN. The chief of police there revealed that there was an incident where they had a domestic dispute. They said that the neighbors could hear the couple arguing outside of their house. And then they saw the boyfriend actually pouring some sort of liquid on her and then igniting it. Okay. So he has been arrested and she is still in the hospital receiving care. So I just thought that was a horrible story. I wanted to put that out there. I hope we all can send prayers to her. Because sometimes, y'all, we get all kinds of clues that we are not supposed to be there. And we will stay thinking that it's not that bad. I know what he's going to do. He's not that crazy. Whatever the case may be, maybe she's not that crazy. Trust your instinct. Trust the God-given instinct that you were born with, okay? I would never let you do it. You would never let me do it. That's a young woman's game. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. Let's see. Come on in, everyone. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. The violence against women is really running rampant. Yes, there's been some super horrible stories out there. And I was bringing this one up because she did, we knew her from the Olympics. Prior to her having that incident happen with her boyfriend, they were arguing. Yep. They said the neighbors heard them arguing, and then they also saw him pouring that fluid on her. So just an FYI. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you, Golden Life of Fortune. So let's get into this next story because I want y'all also, if you are the type of people who can't keep your hands to yourself, I want you to know the laws in your state, okay? Because people out here are doing the damn most sometimes. So let me put this story up. I'm going to have this go back to back. This is a basketball player in South Carolina, okay? She's a basketball star, actually. Her name is Ashlyn Watkins. She was released on $30,000 bond after being arrested on assault, battery, and kidnapping charges. Okay, so I have some of the story for after. But take a good look at her. This is somebody that is, at college, thinking she's living her best life. She is considered a basketball star. Okay. And clearly she doesn't know the damn rules. So learn these rules, okay? Because it's a problem. And literally, you can have this one moment that wrecks your whole entire life, the trajectory of your whole entire life. Your God's given purpose is now ruined because you wanted to have this little bit of a moment. But this story says University of South Carolina women's basketball star Ashlyn Watkins was released on $30,000 bond after she was arrested on charges of DV. Okay, and I said that y'all can see it in that paragraph above. I don't want to say it too many times because YouTube is super sensitive. Those bots will come for you, child. But it said that a warrant was issued for her arrest. She's only 20 years old. And they said at the time that it was an unnamed victim. And she actually grabbed this victim by her face, forcibly pushing her from one location to another. Someone said that they saw her pushing her from one part of the hallway to another part of the hallway. She grabbed her head, walked her down the hallway, controlling her movement while preventing her from leaving. So that little incident, grabbing her head and controlling her movement, taking her from one part of the hallway to another, is considered a kidnapping charge. Check that out. So this is stuff that people see all the time. If you are a little older, you may have seen stuff like that, may have even participated in it, whether you were the victim or the one doing it. And nobody has ever pressed this kind of charge on you because these kind of charges are brand new. Okay, just so you know, it is a no tolerance policy. Okay, let's see. Just so you know, putting your hands on somebody is going to get you thrown in the pokey with a huge bond, okay? Ashlyn's scholarship and potential professional career are most likely gone. You ain't lying, CC. That's a fact, okay? Kevin said that it is most likely a lesbian lover's quarrel. You are onto something. Let's get into it because I have the new information that came out regarding it today. Okay, so let me read y'all what the news story that is coming out, and this is based on the charges from, or this is based on the information that Ashlyn said. So it says this. A police report details the confrontation that led up to the arrest of Ashlyn Watkins. She plays basketball at South Carolina, okay? 20 years old. She was taken into custody on Sunday night at 2:54 a.m. Excuse me, not Sunday, on August 31st. So they're saying at 2:54 a.m. on August 31st, which would have been Friday into Saturday, right? If I'm not mistaken. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. According to the arrest warrant, Watkins allegedly DV'd the victim by forcefully grabbing her face, pulling her hair, and pushing her. So this is a little something new than what we read in the Jasmine Brand article. The warrant said that the victim was free to move her hands, and she ended up pulling a fire alarm, which is how the authorities, police department, and everybody was alerted. Now, the injuries are considered non-life threatening. Now, let me read you guys what Ashlyn said, okay? So Ashlyn, the victim told police, let me talk about the victim first, whose name they still haven't given, but the victim told the police that she was dating Ashlyn. So those two were girlfriends, okay? The report said that the victim said that Watkins had hit her several times when she was detained by police. She said that Watkins saw her with her best friend on the second floor in a parking garage, and that she got jealous and basically ran up on her and accused her of cheating. So that's what the victim is saying. that the two of them were dating. Watkins saw her in the parking garage with another girl that she said was her friend at 2 something in the morning. And she said because of it, she got jealous, ran up on her, and basically accused her of cheating. Okay. Now, Ashlyn Watkins had a different story. She said that the two of them were actually together. They were out walking their dog when they were in the parking garage, or excuse me, when they went home, went inside of their apartment, and then the girlfriend just runs out of the apartment randomly, gets on top of a ledge in the parking garage, and Watkins said she thought she was going to jump and harm herself. So she grabbed her and pulled her down to the ground to prevent her from doing that. That is what Watkins is telling the police. Either way, the police said you need to stay 1,000 feet away from her. She has a no contact restraining order, and she must stay 1,000 feet away from her, 1,000 yards away from her. And she also needs permission to travel out of state for any types of games or practice. So her career is at jeopardy right now. Saturday into Sunday. Thank you. So it happened on Saturday night into Sunday. I appreciate that. All right. So just so y'all know, again, there are a lot of people who don't know the rules, what DV looks like, what they will call it. Go on ahead and freshen yourself up on it, okay? If you were one of those people who watch people get attacked and you think that that is acceptable and you're out here doing any old thing to somebody, go on ahead and find out what them charges is going to look like on your life, because having those type of charges as a 20-year-old is going to be horrible for her. Getting a job, moving forward with her basketball career, all of that is going to be a problem. Okay. In the pokey you go. She did make bail, but in the pokey she went. Okay. But yeah, y'all talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Well, child, let's talk about him too. In the meantime, Puffy is still walking around free as a bird. Free as a bird. Cookie Clark said, they showed this video where he dog walked a young lady and he hasn't gone to jail yet for his problem. Okay, so you're talking about the video that somebody released for a hotel. So it was hotel security. From what I'm understanding, the hotel has been demolished. I don't know who had that video and kept it, but the hotel has been demolished. And I think based on the laws in that state, they said that it is beyond the statute of limitations. So that is why that didn't happen. But Puffy is not out of the woods yet, and neither is 50 Cent baby mama, okay? Both of them are in trouble right now. Let me pull that story up. Let's look at it. So y'all see it, Diddy and Daphne Joy is named in a federal subpoena. Officials have requested surveillance footage and reservation records from a Miami hotel amid the rapper's ongoing abuse investigation. Now, if y'all did not know, Daphne Joy is 50 Cent's baby mama. They used to hang, they used to date. Now, 50 Cent, when he found out that Daphne and P. Diddy were an item, I think P. Diddy has a baby by her too. He's been calling that baby mama all kinds of names. Okay. He said, I was taking care of you. I was taking care of our child, but you out here loose, if y'all know what I'm saying, loose as a goose, doing things. And what this article is implying is that Daphne may have been an escort doing some strange things for change. And that is why she has been named in this lawsuit. So they want the reservation records for the clientele, you guys. They want the clientele list, and they also ask for the surveillance video to see who's going into whose room. Okay, so those freak off parties is still a real thing, child. This is crazy. So this is what's going on with him. In the latest reports revealed by officials, they have subpoenaed an unnamed Miami hotel where the billionaire was staying with his rumored boo, Daphne Joy, as authorities continue to recover evidence pertaining to the criminal case. So they're still coming for him. They are still coming for him. A report published this past Friday, August 30th, states that prosecutors from the Southern District of New York are looking to secure a number of documents regarding Diddy's hotel visits beginning January 1st of 2008. We are in September of 2024. They're going all the way back to 2008. And the subpoena reportedly also named Daphne Joy and a few other of the musician's associates, specifically through the nature of her involvement. They said it's unclear at the time, but if you do recall, the mother of Curtis 50 Cent Jackson's son was implicated in Diddy's ongoing ex-abuse case by producer Rodney Little Rod Jones, who alleged that she and Young Miami, the rapper, y'all know Young Miami and JT broke off. They went their separate ways. They're saying that both of them were paid to be escorts for Diddy, where they were, again, exchanging bedroom favors, intimate favors for change. That's crazy. Again, they're requesting specific information, including check-in records, checkout records, the dates, the times. They also want to know the amenities that was requested by the guests, billing information, service charges. They want to know what that room looked like when they left. They are demanding also the release of all video footage or surveillance footage. Damn. Computers, IP addresses, login credentials, copies of identification documents, vehicle information pertaining to the guests. Wow. They want everything. And all of this is being asked for right now. This was a subpoena or information that came out on Friday. This definitely will play into a bunch of other troubles for other people. But they're looking for names now. They're looking for the rich and famous. They're looking for the names. Okay? What else y'all got? Please hit that button. Yeah. What do y'all think about that? That's some nasty stuff. And that lady literally sued 50 Cent or made accusations against 50 Cent, if not like 2-3 months ago, where she said that he had put hands on her, and he said, I ain't never did that to you, and don't put my name out there. And I think right now 50 Cent has a lawsuit against her for defamation against Daphne. Y'all pay attention. This kind of stuff usually blows up right around election time, okay? They're trying to take your eyes off the prize, but hopefully everybody in my comments are registered to vote. And if you thought you were registered last year, go on ahead and check your registry to make sure that you weren't booted off, okay? Do those two things so that we can gossip freely over here, okay? Come on in, hit that like button for me, please and thank you. Please and thank you, hit the like button. Become a member if you are not already, all right? So yeah, that's what's going on in these people's house. Let's see. Do I have any other stories that I can share with y'all right now? Let's hear this one last story. Peter Thomas has a tell-all that he's about to share. He said, I can't wait to get this out here. And he said the book is going to be called Redemption. He's going back looking at old episodes of RHOA, and apparently he is not pleased with what he's watching. He said, wow, seeing this, I can't wait for y'all to read my book. So he's clearly trying to, drum up interest, but he's also alluding to Cynthia Bailey and her baby daddy, Leon, maybe having some things going on. And I think that is crazy, child. Whatever. Peter will do anything. But he said that Leon in this scene, he said Leon, who I actually thought was just trying to tell Cynthia, go on ahead, girl, marry that man and move on. But a lot of people did see some chemistry, or at least thought that Cynthia might have still been pining away after her baby daddy. Okay. But Peter said he got some tea to share. So we will see what happens from that. Yeah, a lot of people are saying vote, vote, vote for sure. Y'all make sure y'all vote. Okay. Make sure y'all vote. Make sure you are registered to vote. The nefarious acts are just unraveling. Make sure y'all are registered to vote, and make sure that you check your state registry if you thought you were registered to vote, because they're doing some slimy things. slimy things. Thank you for catching up, baby. Thank you for coming over and catching up. Um, okay, someone said she does not have a baby by Puff. She was stupid because 50 was taking care of her after the breakup. For sure, she was taking care of her. Look, Cookie came through and said, "Listen, Leon is fine. Okay, I might have been pining away too." Peter got to pay them taxes, child. According to the government, he got some stuff to do. Peter should calm down. Calm your ass down, Peter. Okay. Oh, so you're saying that Ashlyn Watkins was dating a minor. So are you saying that this young lady was not 18? Ashlyn is 20. You're saying that she may be younger than that because they are protecting the identity of the victim. They are protecting the identity of the victim. All right. Well, I'm going to keep you guys posted on what happens next because I'm interested in her story, especially since she has these horrible charges. Again, sometimes don't let your emotions get the best of you. It can really mess you up. It can really mess you up. Okay. Now let's talk about something else, child. Let's talk about, hold on. Let me take this down. Okay. Now let's talk about Melody real quick. Let's talk about all of them real quick because these Love and Marriage Huntsville streets has not been right since the last episode dropped, episode 14. Everybody has been on and talking. Melody came out and tried to set the record straight about some things. Then Chanita came out. She tried to set the record straight about some things. Sunny came out. Then we had Tisha, Kimmy, and Marceau, really, because I don't think Maurice talked. But Marceau came out, was poking the bear. Okay, they came out, said some stuff on Saturday. Wanda has since come out and said, "Baby, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit too." It is all over the map, and I'm curious because for a lot of things. Number one, y'all know I watch the show. If you follow me over here, I've watched the show from the beginning. I always thought it was a decent show. There has been moments on the show where I'm like, oh, what's going on? But really, in my opinion, what happens on the show is such a sanitized version from what we hear on YouTube or the Tickety Talk or any of the other platforms that's dropping tea. Okay. And I always say this show it looks and reads like the Mickey Mouse Club in comparison to what comes out on the internet. We, the audience, did we ask for all this tea? You damn right we asked for it, child. That's why we're here. Okay. So people keep threatening to drop tea and it keeps coming out. New stuff keep coming out. But last week or the week before last, when Mel did her watch party, it was on a Sunday. She talked through the scenes, right? On Saturday night, the show aired. Show airs. Everybody is like, whoop, 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 whoop. Tisha this, Tisha. Dr. Chanita came for that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like people on their thing talking. People said Chanita was a bully. Shanita's a mouthpiece. People were calling her strong face. A whole bunch of shit. Okay. And that didn't happen on my platform. I'm just repeating what people were saying to give y'all a big picture because y'all already know. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all in the chat. Thank you for the compliments. Do I have it? Yes, I have one, Erica. I got you, girl. I promise. But people were talking, right? There people are saying names. And for some, it's just normal banter. For some, it was just normal banter that comes with the show. Because we know that people have said some names and called some people some things on this show. It is just, it's par for the course, right? Like this shit is going to happen. Well, Melody did her live. She had her shit to say. Really, I think the most pushback, just my opinion from when I watched it, it was toward Trish. Because she was like, I don't know you, okay? I don't know you. Why are you speaking on anything that I'm doing? And she said, if I'm not mistaken, Trish, shut up. Is your name even Trish? Okay. And she seemed to have, she's liking Marquez. Okay. She's over here with the woot woots and the toot toots and the tot tots. Okay. She is not a fan of Trish. Bitch, you don't come on my trip, show your ass, trying to get people that I deal with upset with me with why did she put y'all in the room, right? She's out here saying it. I'm paraphrasing, but y'all know what the hell I'm saying. She basically was like, don't come into this group starting up shit with yeah, why did she put my ass in there with the such and such, right? She came out there and said it. She was like, I don't even know you, ho. Again, I'm paraphrasing. She didn't call anybody a hoe. This is me. But she also said at the end of the day, we may get this scene where people are going to question Trish because Mel didn't know anything about Trish, not the woot woot. I see this word woot woot written around all the time, the woot woot, and I believe that's what Marquez said, if I'm not mistaken. Talk in the comments if I made a mistake. But Melody said that he had come to her and said something like I'm on the platform or I watched something. Woot woot. I'm here with Melody Cherie. Woot woot. And so now she's saying woot woot quite a bit. But she basically said, I don't F with you. Okay. I don't fuck with you. To Trish, you've been in my spaces, and most recently, before the last episode aired, it looked like she was able to come to Mel's Mimosas event, right? So that Mimosas event happened. Her and Ken were there. And then this episode drops. From what I'm understanding, no one on the show gets to preview the episodes before it airs. They watch with us. So they all see what we see. So no one knows what's coming up next, okay? But anyway, what do you mean you didn't notice? You didn't notice chemistry between Cynthia and Leon? Oh, go back and watch, girl. When she was questioning whether or not she should marry Peter, she meets with Leon and he encourages her to move forward. But she has this pleading look in her eyes, at least to me. That's what I saw, where she's like, baby, all you got to do is say the word. I'll take this ring off and throw it in the ocean. Okay. That's what I got. And I'm assuming that's what Peter's going to talk about. Okay. He was talking about being at Mimosas with Melody. Okay, well, either way, she got that invite. She came to the Mimosas with Melody, and the Woot Woot was there. Okay, I like calling him Woot Woot now. Woot Woot was there, and he let Melody know, I like you, Woot Woot, child. It is what it is. Either way, Melody said to Trish, in a, you know, I'm giving y'all an extra version, but she said, fuck Trish. I don't care about Trish. And don't be talking about what I could have done, bitch. You lucky you got invited, okay? I'm extending an invitation to you. I don't know you from Adam. And here you are talking about, well, she could have put my ass in that room then. Girl, you could be sleeping out here on the lanai, okay? And we could give that extra room to who? To Kimmy and Tisha, because from what I'm understanding, Trish was actually roomed with Stormy, but Stormy ended up leaving in the evenings, and she went to a hotel on the island and stayed with her husband and their son. So Trish had a room by herself. So at the end of the day, we could have bumped your ass into that shared space with Destiny, right? Marquez got a new name. Yeah. Woot Woot is easier than Marquez. I like it. Woot Woot. Anywho, long story short, let's get to it. Melody, this information is coming by way of Empress Radio. I gave her a shout out earlier, but I was listening to her drop, and Melody said some things that blew my damn mind. Okay. Thank you, Kevin. I'm glad that you agree with me this time. Okay, if it was Phaedra, I know you'd be telling me something else, but he agreed this time. Melody has some interesting things to say, child, and I thought I would play this for y'all so y'all can hear it with your own two ears. Hold on.
Viewership for the whole season would have been bomb. Would have been bomb. It would have been bomb. Everybody would have been tuned in.
Okay, so I'm gonna play that little part first. Baby, the viewership for the whole season would have been bomb. Would have been bomb. Everybody would have been tuned in. Okay. Now I'm making this face because listen, Melody, there has been a whole group of foot soldiers who said they were not watching this show because they thought you weren't promoting it. And I don't know what's going on right now because she has been promoting the show. But baby, when I tell you, Melody is she is at war with with the producers, with Carlos King, maybe even with every fucking body. Okay, she said they didn't do what they were supposed to do. She said this was her trip. She said, let's do this trip. Apparently this was her idea, which was a good idea, by the way. I like the idea of, traveling to go someplace, to do this trip. A lot of people have been questioning the friendships, and I say friendships loosely. Let's start by saying friendship, child. I know I said the word friendship, but we all know it's acquaintanceship, okay? I've been telling y'all since the beginning, I don't give a damn. Even if I say friendship, know that I don't mean it. Season 5 reunion, Melody damn near quit the show on stage. I don't fuck with y'all, is what she told everybody. I don't fuck with any of y'all, including Martell. And she said to Martell, you only want to be friends with them because you like that they mix it up against me, and you are MF for doing it, right? And they talk about you and all that other shit, right? So Melody said that on stage, and then afterward we heard the news that Carlos had to fly in or wherever, drive in, who knows. She sure did. She said that, thank you, Kevin, for those of you who watch the show and try to keep it on track with what we're listening to. I know I heard her say that. Carlos allegedly flew in and tried to get everybody on track. Y'all, this is the #1 show on the network. They just made that announcement at the beginning of season 5. #1 show on the network. Don't throw it all away. Even if y'all ain't good now, operate from this space and try to work it out. And that's what they were doing. Melody individually sat down with Stormy, with Tisha, and said, I don't fool with you for real, but we should be able to be in rooms together and be good. That was her thing. But I don't fool with the mamas. She said that to Tisha. She said it to Stormy. Okay? That's why when I was like, when Chanita said, I don't even watch that show. Mel don't talk to me about the show. I said, she sure in the hell don't, because when you sat down and said, these people aren't your friends, the audience already knows how they're operating. You were coming from a different place. So the energy felt like, I was like, what does she mean they ain't friends? Of course they're not friends. That's why the trip was excellent, because it was showing that they were trying to come to a better place. That's what we were looking for. Okay. But yes, all that went down, right? And now at the beginning of this season, people were upset. Carlos is squeezing Melody out. Why aren't they talking more about the RP? The friends aren't doing enough to bring this group to, the friends aren't doing enough to reprimand Martell or hold him responsible for his actions. We don't like this. And Melody came out and said, if y'all would have ran this episode or this season with the girls' trip, ratings would have been better. And she said, don't talk to me about not being a good producer, because I know what production is. I know what being a good producer is. That is a far cry from what the hell we've been hearing all season. I actually thought that maybe she wasn't producing the show, or wasn't promoting the show, because Martell had made that comment in Carlos King's, after that arrest. He had made the comment, listen, excuse me, what did he say? Melody does certain things for a storyline. And I thought that was how he was trying to push it legally. You're doing this shit for a storyline. And I was like, maybe she's pulling back, like, I'm not going to even produce this season or promote this season, because I don't want him to take this shit to court and make it seem like something, since they're both on the show. But baby, she came out and said, nah, Made it seem like I've been watching the show because y'all said she didn't even watch the show. She might not have watched all the episodes. She, I don't know what she's watched or what she hasn't watched, but I do know that she is saying right now this season could have been better if you would have opened with the girls trip. Open with the girls trip. Let people see where our relationships are, as opposed to making it about tit for tat shit or the millimeter shit. She said she wasn't with it. That's different, child. Let's see. Tisha even said that overall the trip was great. She said it a couple of times. She was on a live yesterday where she said it. She said, I had a fantastic time overall on this trip. The trip was buzzing. Okay. It made it seem like they would like for this to happen again. And she was actually having this conversation with Destiny. She went, didn't you have a good time on the trip overall? And Destiny went, I think she might have said overall or something like that. But Tisha made it seem like she was good. She had a fun time on the trip. She was like, not everything played out, but despite what we're going to see with Chanita and Tisha was like, that was a small part of this trip. Everything else was amazing. That's what I've been trying to have a conversation about. They sound like they good. And good in this, good to the point of where they're not fighting with each other, despite what other conversations maybe had with other people, right? It doesn't always mean that that's how they feel. Let's see. Yes, she did. I like when y'all agree with me, child. What are you saying? Diana is right. Phaedra grates my nerves. Child, he does not like Phaedra. He does not like Phaedra, child. Let's see. And he doesn't like who else? He doesn't like Portia either. Let's see. Those are some ungrateful heifers. Hold on. Those are some ungrateful heifers. Those hen cackle together but act like they couldn't roost in the same room. Oh my God. That is hilarious. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Some of this shit is just for the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if they do have these little moments, we see the moment, but it doesn't mean that they haven't moved past it. I actually like that they came out and said that whatever that shit was this big at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It was this teeny compared to everything else. So Mel is promoting this right now. Let's see. Mel got that stinger out and everyone can get it. She produced the heck out of that last episode. Let's see. It was Melody that got CK back relevant, and CK wasn't aware that Melody's fan base would outweigh the show. CK has pride. CK and his pride is bullshit. And his pride is bullshit. Okay, I'm unclear what you meant by pride. Let's see. Well, this is what she's saying. Okay, so there's been a switch up, in my opinion, because I'm watching and I'm trying to figure out, well, where are they now? Where are they now? The show initially, people weren't, at least the ones that were on my page, they were saying they weren't watching because they thought Melody wasn't watching. They thought that Melody wasn't promoting. They thought that Melody was, that she did not like what was happening on the show. And so it felt like it was an attack against her. But she's saying, y'all should have just started with the girls trip and then led everything from there. And it would have been a much better season. Your ratings would have went up. The show would have been great. The season would have been great. Now I'm kind of curious what is going on now then. I still like the, episode 14. Let me see what you guys are saying. Absolutely. Hit the button, baby. Okay. But Melody felt, I'm just saying Melody felt differently. She just was saying this, these are the words out of her mouth. That's how we should have started. I'm not saying she's wrong. It's okay to take the show out of order. They went on the trip. I think they said March 19th is when they went on the girls trip. March 19th. If I'm not mistaken. Put that trip ahead of everything else instead of trying to play it in the This is when Martell got arrested. Da, 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 da. And then they said that maybe the show would have played out a little differently and a little better. Would y'all have been accepting of that? It probably would have made my commentary better because people was telling me I was a liar. Let's see. But yeah, come on, talk, damn it. Y'all had so much to say. I'm asking. What are your feelings? Do you feel like the show should have played at the beginning? That the girls should have played at the beginning? Huh? You think that Mel is producing more now? Producing more shows, you said? Did Melody produce the episode 14 and 15? Okay. I didn't know that. I have to go back and look. But I do know that people were interested in this episode. I think that it garnered a little more attention because the Sunny Moses Destiny storyline and the who's the other ones? Ken, Trisha, and Marquez storyline. Those are the two storylines that ran the show. Those two storylines ran the show episodes, pretty much the entire season. So Mel said, y'all did it wrong. Y'all did it wrong. So now we get to see how this plays out. Maybe if the girls' trip would have played out first and skipped the arrest. Really, Katrina, you think that we should have skipped the arrest even though it actually happened in real time? I don't know. Okay, I'm reading your comments, okay? People love mess. I do. So you're saying, Brenda's saying, I think they should have started with the girls' trip because it would have been more insightful to the relationship. And I'm sure you're referring to the girls' group, right? What their connections are now. So when Melody sits at the table and says to Tisha and Kimmy, why didn't y'all call me? Why didn't y'all come to the podcast? What did she tell Kimmy? Oh, I'm sorry. You know, Kimmy's mother was also diagnosed with the same breast cancer that she was. And she said, I haven't even been in, I think she said, I wasn't even in Huntsville. I've been at home with my mother. I don't know where her mother's from. Baltimore, maybe Baltimore. If I'm not right, correct me. But she said that's where she was and that's where all of her attention was. And Mel was like, I love your mama. I'm really sorry to hear that. When those conversations was going on, people still weren't connecting the dots that they were trying to get this show back to a different place. They weren't connecting the dots. Let's see. Maybe the powers that be not listening to Mel is the reason why she stepped from promoting the show and went mute. She showed them better than she could tell them. Whew. Okay. Think so, Diana. Do not know really. Okay. So when the Scott trip to the Dominican Republic, because they spent their life complaining about Mel. Did they spend their life complaining? They talked about a lot of stuff on the live. They talked about the rooms. I don't think they complained about Mel so much. They didn't even complain about Chanita. She talked about the room, and they said they wanted to show pictures of the bathrooms and stuff. They mostly talked about Sunny and Destiny. That was a bigger conversation where Tisha said, I'm gonna ride with Destiny all day. That's my girl. What Sunny did was BS. And she talked about Sunny and said that she will never agree with it, that there was a whole lot of things Sunny could have done before showing up here. Now, I do remember her saying a lot about that. But yeah, some of y'all agreed that it should have played first. Okay, that it should have played first. And y'all think that would have given you a different opinion about the season and about and maybe even had you watching the season. Okay, I love to hear what you guys think and opinions because, you know, we're bloggers. We give opinions, right? We're bloggers. We give opinions based on our perspective of the show and of some of the stuff that we hear people say, the different players on the show. And I think that I'm sure I was on an island by myself when I was talking about it. I was on an island by myself, child. People came for my throat, came for it. Told me, can you breathe, ho? Too bad, okay? Diana, I am tired of you and your kumbaya shit. What was the thing y'all said about me? Oh, people came and dropped it off in my IG, child. They DM me. Basically, you are just too nice, Diana. I'm like, I'm not even nice. I'm telling you what they're talking about. Let's see. it would have created more hype for the season in the beginning. Plus, the trip would have generated a domino effect of more content for the show instead of the time with Destiny and Trisha. I'm assuming you're saying you thought that they were boring. They definitely gave us. They were definitely pushing out more information on the storylines, because I'm assuming they're trying to, wrap them into the next part of the season. Trish and Ken and Marquez's storyline has definitely, they're in it. We know everything there is to know. Sonny and Moses have said a lot on social media, but not as much as the, audience needs to hear on the show. Their storyline has been it's not moving in a way that makes me, I don't know. It feels like it's being slowly pushed, and I don't know what to say about that. Let's see. Excuse me. The viewers would have been in an uproar if the trip was first. Rarely does a trip occur in the beginning of the season. Okay. Let's see. It's Shigo too. Okay, so Shigo has a different opinion. She said she said that the season would have been in an uproar. Viewers would have been in an uproar. I'm not sure that viewers would have been happy with that part either, mainly because we knew that Martell got arrested, and I think people were waiting for that conversation. I think that they were waiting for that conversation. In fact, I know it. They've been waiting for it for over a damn year. They've been waiting for this to come down. In my opinion, Melody is not promoting the show. She is clearing up the lies manufactured. Nope, she's definitely promoting the show. When someone says watch it, that's promoting. Watch the show, watch the episode, watch next season. Old Melody is back. First season Mel is back. That's promoting. I've heard her say that on several times on her Tickety Talk. So she's okay with promoting it. And she did a watch party last week, Sunday, where the fans or viewers got to watch it while she watched it. So that's promotion. That's what promotion looks like, for sure. Let's see. Come on in. What's up, Linda? I love it when Linda Gamble with the many wrenches, because listen, Linda is a busy woman, okay? Linda has a wrench for damn near every platform. I love it when Linda, is able to take a little time off to come over here and hang out with me, okay? When she pencils me in, that's great. Let's see. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. So this is what Mel is saying. Don't question my skills as a producer. Damn it. I know what I say. This show would have been better. The season would have been better. The ratings would have been higher if y'all would have did what I asked you to do. So I don't know. I'm curious if there's some other behind the scenes things that maybe we have not gotten information on yet. Kevin, cut it out. Listen, I'm telling you, Kevin, the shit people say to me in the comments because I veer away from some of their favorite content creators. They'll say one thing. I'm telling you what my eyes and ears hear. Okay. But child, they say some shit and then they'll hit that unfollow. Bitch, you are an app. Okay. Go on someplace with yourself. Okay, I'm telling y'all, it was interesting to me. This is a show that she said, and I quote, let me put it back the hell up. Okay, because, I asked too, I was like, is Melody quitting? What is going on? She said, no, child, and I won't scoot off the show because of what people on what I created is having an issue with. And no, I'm not scooting off. I don't give a damn what you think, what you like, your feelings is a no. Okay. It's my feelings. This is my show, the show I created. I won't scoot. That's some shit that we should know right now. Okay. What else? Okay. So I'm just saying, child, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do. I really do. And I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. I really am. I am looking forward to season 1, Melody. It's a show. I watch TV. I'm watching these people through a box that's hanging on my wall, child. Through a box that's hanging on my wall, and I'm interested in seeing. Even let's see. Melody said she got 4 babies to feed. Thank you, Linda. Keep them numbers right. Y'all keep hitting that like button for me, please, and thank you. Hit the like button. Become a subscriber if you are not already. Okay, we're going to see what happens next. I want to see what happens when Ken and Martell have that little one-on-one where he said, I don't listen, if this shit did happen, it happened before me. I want to hear how that happens. I want to look at facial expressions too. Mel can get booted off and scooted off just like Mariah and Nene. She is no better than them. Well, baby, listen, this is what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what this is, because this is dialogue. This is people saying, listen, bitch, okay? In so many words. Don't play with me. This is, and I don't know, because again, I heard this clip on Empress Radio. So there may have been things that preceded that clip that I didn't hear, okay? But the part I heard, let me play it again.
Baby, the viewership for the whole season would have been bomb. Would have been bomb. It would have been bomb. Everybody would have been tuned in.
Baby, the viewership for the whole season, 1 through 15, would have been bomb. Would have been bomb. Would have been bomb. Okay? Would have been bomb is what was said. So that's what I'm saying. Erica said Mel focuses on the big picture and not the pettiness of the cast. That's why she can be in the room with her head held high, because it's not about them. It's above all. Listen, some of this, we need some of the pettiness. Now, we just saw the episode 14, right? We just saw episode 14, which was full of pettiness. Nell complaining about not having a name tag, thinking that she didn't have a bed. Trisha showing up, talking about, well, why didn't she put y'all in your own room? Like, that was all petty. That's why it was so good, because it was all petty. Everybody had a grievance for the most part. Chanita getting herself involved and saying, I don't know who you are. Nobody told me anything about you, but I don't like your energy. Okay. Watch her. Okay. That's why I told you to watch her. Like, all of that. Petty times a million. Petty times a million. That's why it was great. But that's how she said, if y'all would have started it with the petty, if y'all would have started it with the girls' trip, because from what I'm understanding, there is a moment where some of the beef gets squashed, and they do have a great time. They are on their jet skis. They are on the yacht. They're having fun, from what I'm understanding. Okay. So we get to see. Yes, we do want some petty. I want to see them enjoy themselves in luxury too. So yes, of course, I agree. I'm going to tell you, love key. That was one of the reasons why I was like excited about the trip, because part of me was like, we see a lot of the petty and the frustration and the crazy, but we need to see them put their guard down, even if they have these moments of, rah-rah. Like, let's see them laughing, everybody laughing at the same joke. Like, that type of stuff does a lot to put everyone on the same page, right? You know what I'm saying? We see this all the time. Like, when RHOA would go out on their little girls trip, there was definitely 1, 2, 3 people that didn't get along with somebody. But if somebody said some shit that was funny, they all gonna laugh. You know what I'm saying? They all gonna laugh. They all gonna be in that one moment together. And the audience, when you finish, you turn the TV off and move on. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. It sounds like that may have happened based on their individual lives and things like that. It sounds like it may have happened. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Katrina. You know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes you feel like, whoo, what's going to happen next? Your energy, your nerves is bad. Your shoulders lock up. Your little muscles in your shoulders lock up. You don't know. But yeah, so I thought that was interesting. I am looking forward to Saturday. I want to see what happens. They've already played some of the clips where you get to see them on the jet skis. We know they're going to be on the yacht. So they played some of it. And I'm looking forward to it, child. I'm looking forward to it. Now let's hear some of the Dr. Heavenly stuff, child. So I'm gonna let y'all comments continue to play up, right? Because why not? Tell me y'all thoughts and y'all feelings on the show. Melody's already told us she'll be back for season 9. She said it. Okay, she ain't scooting off of this shit. She ain't quitting nothing. Okay. Let's see. This show is running off of egos, and it's ruining one of my favorite shows. Okay. Exactly. That's the problem. We want to see more camaraderie. I agree. More camaraderie. I agree. 1000%. So from what it sounds like, Erica, if I heard this properly, this trip was Mel's idea. That was her idea to do, because I didn't know if the trip was from production or how it was running, but she said, if I heard it right, she went to production and suggested the trip. They thought it was a good idea. The camaraderie part, we need to see more of. I do anyway, despite the fact they've already all said they're trying to just work their way to being cool. They've all said that. They've been saying it since season 5. We all saw the breakdown in season 3 reunion, the breakdown with everybody, including Tisha and Kimmy, when Kimmy said, if we weren't family, we wouldn't be anything. Okay. Because I don't deal with that type of energy. It's too much. It is too much for me. That happened in the season 3 reunion. Kimmy and Wanda, going at each other. Kimmy said, me and Wanda still ain't right. She comes for my son. Now, could these things have changed? For sure. I'm telling y'all what we saw in season 3. We've never seen them get back on track too much from there. Season 5, again, reunion, flip out. Season 6, that's when they were making these baby steps. That was when they were making these baby steps, and having the cast trip happen was a big deal, or the girls' trip happened was a big deal. Thank you, Golden Life. You are amazing. I appreciate you, child. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just try to keep everybody on track from what I see and what I hear on the show. I like the show. Okay. So I know things happen on social media that we see, and we talk about that too. But the show at the end of the day is going to be the footprint that is left behind, that everyone's going to watch and try to figure out. People probably won't look too much for what happened on YouTube, and people's channels come and go. So whatever records could be out there could be missing. You know what I'm saying? You want to see more of the business side if you're going through bad times on the show and how you come out of it. Well, maybe we're going to see some information if they put it out there, since it looks like the Zen Garden Sculpt case is closed. And Tisha seems to be extra happy. She's doing some sort of road trip, and she is she's enjoying herself. She looks happy and like she's enjoying herself. I know if you would have lost an arm and a leg, you would be, curtains closed in the dark. I'm not talking to anybody. Okay. I got to figure out how to live till tomorrow, child. Okay. But yeah, let's play the heavenly commentary, because she had some things to say about Dr. Chanita. That's what got her into trouble anyway. The Dr. Chanita stuff. Okay, you're not getting your notifications from me. If you're not getting your notifications, go to settings, the actual settings for YouTube, and it should be on your home page, and then reset them. That way you can start getting your notifications again. And everybody's platform is different, but I'll put the instructions on my IG, or maybe I'll put it in a short. I'll put it in a YouTube short, okay? But go to your settings on YouTube, your personal settings, and then turn on notifications, because chances are it may be turned off. Or YouTube could just be effing with my channel. It's not beneath them. I know some things, okay? I know some things. If you got the right dollar, if you know the right people, people can mess with your channel. You said that you don't trust him, even though the case is settled. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about trust, child. I'm talking about energy. I know that if you had to pay out $5 million, you ain't giggling like a piglet. That ain't gonna ever happen. And you can pretend and fake it all you want. She ain't that good of a faker, baby. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That kind of money is a problem. Let's see. Okay. Someone said they did lose. They didn't get the 804,000 they were suing for, and they got legal fees to pay. Okay. Okay. Let's see if they talk about it on the show, because it's worthy. It's worthy. It's worthy of talking about, I think. All right, let's play Heavenly real quick. Okay, you're saying that the countersuit is not settled. I heard that the countersuit was settled. I heard that the countersuit and the initial suit, Zengarten against them, was settled. But there are some people that are saying not. So I'm going to keep paying attention and see if any additional information comes out. But from what I'm understanding, it was favorable to the Scotts. When I hear the conversations that I have seen coming out, that it was favorable. Some people said not at the beginning. Then I played y'all that video where Marceau said something like, they don't know what they're talking about. And then he said, y'all don't know how to, and then he said, never mind, don't say anything because we don't know if the tax man is on here. And then there was someone else who said it looks like both, because they were told to mediate. They were told to mediate first so that it didn't go to court, as far as I understand it. But I know that there's some people with them documents on here, so I'm going to have to go on over. I'm going to creep on over to the people that carry the documents, and I'm going to listen to that, and see what they say. And then I'll talk more about it. Okay. So hold on, child. Let's get this up. Let's get this up. Let me get my audio. What's going on? All right. So let's talk about Heavenly real quick. So Heavenly did a live last night where I guess people were in the comments and asking her to respond to Melody saying, Elaine called my phone and I left her on red, and I didn't follow back up with her. And she said that she speaks to me different. She speaks to me different than how I hear her talk about me on the reviews, on those Monday night reviews. So she said, she had that to say. What Heavenly saying now? What Heavenly saying now? Exactly. She gonna say it and take it back. Well, child, let me see what she said and took back. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let me put up Heavenly's face. All right, let's play. Hold on. Hopefully y'all can hear this because I'm playing it off my phone.
They're not in a romantic relationship.
I heard somebody was talking about me. Who was it? Stephanie, who was talking about me? Somebody had said some shit about me. I forget who it was.
Can y'all hear that? If y'all can hear that, put a 1 in the comments, because I think it might be playing too low. Put a 1 in the comment if you can hear it. If you can't hear it, put a 2. Okay. We gotta let Kevin get this out, child. We gotta let her get it out. The rocking and the blinking. Put a 1. Okay, y'all can see it. Okay, cool. Or y'all can hear
Who
it.
was talking shit about me? We about to go viral in this motherfucker. You want to go viral, Alex?
Let's cuss them out.
You wrong for that. You wrong, Alex. See, you messy. You is messy. Okay. Stephanie can't pick it up. Who the hell? Who?
Am I messy?
So I'm gonna say this. People were talking stuff in the chat. This was probably like the last 3-4 minutes of the live. She was talking about politics and a whole bunch of other stuff, but people kept asking her to respond. So she said, who talking about me? Who talking about me? What are y'all talking about? Okay.
Or is it messy for two people who haven't been on a show for years to come together and do a podcast about said show. Is that messy? Is that messier than me?
Matthew, who said something about me, Matthew? Matthew always got to listen, Melody. What did Melody say about me, y'all? What did she say?
Melody from Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I don't know. The people be throwing shit at me. I don't know. What could she have said? Me and Melody cool as far as I'm concerned. What she say, y'all? Somebody help me.
Okay, so she's straight up just being she's being funny at this point, but she's screaming it out like, "Come on, help me! What she say, y'all? What are y'all talking about? What she say?" So she's definitely being funny.
What she say? What she say? She said some good shit, I'm sure. Cause me and her ain't got no beef. You know what? Honestly, I think that Melody is a smart lady. She's a businesswoman, and from my understanding, she be on TikTok. And to me, if you want to go viral, say some shit about Heavenly, and maybe she'll pick it up and we can go back and forth. But see, you got to pick and choose your battles, right? I would never pick a fight with a Tasha K. I would never do it. I would never pick a fight with my girl T.S. Madison. I'm not finna fucking do it. But
was that a challenge? She said, "You gotta pick your battles." I wouldn't pick a fight with a Tasha K or a T.S. Madison. I wouldn't pick a fight with T.S. Madison either. I don't know, Tasha K. She good. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Is T.S. Madison from Florida? Put that in the chat. The Florida girls fight different. The Florida girls fight different than some of the crew. Okay. I thought that was hilarious. Hold on.
Melody, you can get this. You can get it, girl. What you want? What you want? Because, I mean, I don't know what you said. She said, keep her name. And you know they lie. Now, Lee, y'all going to sit up there and lie. Y'all going to lie. The lady did not say keep her name. I'm motherfucking.
Why?
Somebody said, Melody said, keep her name out your motherfucking mouth, okay? Look, Heavenly is a perfect dichotomy between professional and Miami, Florida. Yeah, listen, Florida is a different feel, baby. It is what it is. I'm telling you, the Florida girls, the Florida guys, they keep razor blades between their teeth. Hold on.
Melody be mad at you.
You know, we review Love and Marriage Huntsville. What could it have been? I don't know. Why would you?
I mean, I definitely have some choice words for her. And
no, I ain't about that life. No, I'm not. But she ain't either. Trust me, she ain't either. She's a classy lady. She not about that life. We not gonna do that. Come on, man. Yours, yes, she did. Somebody say yes, she did. What she say, y'all? Ain't nobody told me what she said. Let's get
interesting. I mean, I wonder what Melody could say about you when Melody's always so busy.
So I'm going to stop this. I don't know who the guy is, unfortunately. I don't know his name because I don't follow him. I'm assuming he's a blogger, but I don't know his name. Just Dr. Heavenly. Let's see.
Finding another friend to have for the next season of the show. You're able to maintain your friendships.
She said act like coleslaw. Now, Matthew, don't lie to me, because who was called coleslaw is the girl that slept. Now, y'all don't do that, because see, y'all go.
Well, honestly, Melody acted like coleslaw in her own marriage.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Cinnamon Swirl Impactful Conversation said, I'm from New York. Now, we keep the blades under our tongues, for real, for real. All right, child, listen, I'm telling y'all, you know, you get to a place where you got to stop that stuff. But, you know.
No.
Don't make no shit up on me.
But I feel like Melody acted like coleslaw in her own marriage because that was
she was talking about you for saying Chanita should hook up with my. That was a freaking joke. Come on now, I know she wasn't mad about that. Come on now, Chanita. And they say put some respect on Chanita's name because she a doctor. What kind of doctor? Somebody help me. What kind of doctor is Dr. Chanita? She's beautiful, lady. What kind of doctor is she? So I'm gonna put respect. Somebody say she a doctor. What kind of doctor is she? She didn't like the review where you and Carlos saying that she didn't like any of the castmates.
Melody was in a throuple marriage. She was sharing that man for a minute, and then when she finally got pregnant, she decided to stop. But you knew that there was cheating going on, and you were fine with it. Sometimes you gotta let your man cheat in peace. I mean, I've been
About you
letting my
calling and her not responding. I think that people, you know what? Melly's a smart lady. She a classy lady. I think she's trying to sell some shit to y'all. What does she sell? She sells something.
Okay, I'll stop it there. Let's see. Let me see. Now people are jumping into chat to say who keeps the blades, child. Cookie done jumped in and said, listen, Chicago keep it in the hair. Woo! Okay. Listen. Y'all are killing me. I'm telling you. Who the heck is this talking? Okay, y'all can catch that name in the chat. I know it's Dr. Heavenly, and then everybody has been gracious enough to put the name in the chat for the partner. I'm telling you, they Heavily said she ain't got no problems with Melody, and you know, you got to pick and choose your battles. Okay, she said Melody's a smart woman. She's over there on a tickety talk, and she brought my name up just to get y'all interested. She's a smart woman. But she said, who is Dr. Chanita, and why are y'all saying I need to put some respect on her name? Okay. Here go Cleveland. Cleveland in the house. What do you know, clone? Okay. Keep it between the fingers with a little super glue. Oh, shut up. Not on the handshake, girl. You are killing me.
For real, no.
All right. Back to Heavenly, child.
I like her. I like Melody, for real, no. I ain't got no beef with Melody. Honestly, whatever she's selling, she's a smart lady. If she did say something about me, I mean, it had to be light, because what could she say? Mel was just upset that you said her friend Chanita should be hooked up. That was a joke. It was clearly a joke. And Martella got divorced. That cannot be it. Y'all are lying to me. I may be Carlos Mouthpiece. I ain't, well, you know what? I'm Dr. Jackie Mouthpiece. That's who I am. I ain't Carlos Mouthpiece. But, you know, whatever. God is good. But I just still want to know what kind of doctor Dr. Chanita is, because I want to put some respect on her name. She a PhD in what? She's not a medical doctor. Can't be. I want to know what kind of doctor she is. Somebody help me with that, because I think she's a beautiful lady. And don't Melody got doctor in front of her name, too?
Oh, I think she has an honorary.
Dr. Messy motherfuckers, get off my channel with this. Y'all gonna get off my channel with this. Y'all done read me by not calling that lady damn it doctor. Y'all gonna get off my channel. Messy, you lying. You a lying ass honorary. You a lying man. I'm not gonna do this with you. I'm all for women and I love women. But y'all ain't gonna jump on me by not calling that woman damn it doctor and it's honorary. I work hard for my shit. Y'all want to go viral here? I work hard for my shit. You want to put respect on somebody?
Look, Alabama coming through. She said, we keep it in the bra, baby. Listen, y'all are hilarious. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
And the scowl laughter.
Thinking you a lie. You gonna get off my channel with this. Chanita is not a doctor's honorary from a non-accredited school. Matthew, I don't. You gonna stop? Y'all just want me to talk about people. I like all black women. I love Melody and I love Dr. Chanita. Chanita, can I say her name right? Chanita, Dr. Chanita. She my friend. But Melody a doctor too. Is hers honorary too?
Honorary.
You are lying. Y'all is lying to me.
All right, so that was it. So she basically said, people said put some respect on her name. She said, not all the years I went to damn it school. She said, you ain't gonna make me try to bow down. That's how she said it, okay? That's how she said it. Woot, mother effing woot, okay? Them comments, yeah, she addressed it at the very end of the live, not at the beginning, at the very end of the live. But yeah, that was funny. So I know that Chanita said she was coming back. She was coming back to discuss what happens on Saturday. So we're going to see what happens with that. Okay. Give us a little tea for this mid-season break. Give a little tea before the mid-season break. I believe Chanita lives in Atlanta. I know Heavenly lives somewhere in the Atlanta area, maybe the outside of Atlanta. Chanita may live outside of Atlanta too. Inside the perimeter and outside of the perimeter. Might live outside of the perimeter, but you know, everything gets called Atlanta. But anyway, yeah, that was funny. I just wanted to put it out there because why not? Shit, you gonna talk about it? Talk about it. And we need to catch up on everything else. We need to catch up. They didn't have a Messy Mondays on Monday night, Labor Day, because there was no show, so they didn't discuss it. Connors, yes, I went to the hair store in Connors when it was open. I think they closed it. We were out there. They have a beautiful home goods store there. So one of the best home goods store ever is in Connors. So I like to travel out there to, I shouldn't even be promoting them, but when I do some home decorating, I'll go out there, and I was like, that's her store. And so I went over there, but I didn't film it or nothing because, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was cute. When it was open, it was cute. Let's see. There's one episode left. What happened to the two more? Is there two more episodes left? Really? Typically, they only do 15 episodes. So if there is a second one, if they're doing a 15 and a 16, that's going to be something, okay? And it's Conyers. Thank you, Kevin, for getting that correcting me there. Conyers, not Connors. Conyers. So yes, I did go to Conyers one day because I like the store. Cinnamon Swirl said, I don't fight no more, child, but I haven't forgotten. But God, that's right, girl. That's right. That's right. We understand. Clone be trying to trick y'all in the comments, just so you know. Okay. So there is only one episode left. Okay. So let's see what they jam into this episode and what they cut out, because they really made us think that we was going to get a whole lot, right? This whole interaction between Martell calling Tisha a cheater, saying that she was with one of his homeboys, saying that he knows that Marceau was sleeping around because he was right there. That little interaction between him and Ken, when Ken was like, I throw my hands up at it. And then Marceau and Maurice start teasing Martell, like, why are you taking advice? Why would you? He's a cheater, right? That was when the joke started. We see Tisha and Chanita flip out on each other. Tisha is crying, like tears and snot crying. I'm not the one, right? And Mel is sitting there like, Tisha. And we see Chanita getting her Uber. She threw up them deuces like, okay, ho, I gotta go. Bye, y'all. So Chanita throws up the deuces. What other scene? And then we still got the scene with Trisha at the table. At the dinner table. Who else? And Destiny at the dinner table. So we got to see what's going to go down. How much can they get into this episode? And yeah, whoever that man is, he's miserable. Oh, you're referring to the co-host? Okay, so yeah, we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to put my little post out for Saturday so that people can come up, child, and give their opinion. That's not an official review. It's just an opinion, and people get to talk and give different sides of their thoughts, because that's how opinions work. I don't think the first episode was moved for this Saturday to usher in the second part of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Detroit. Oh, you think that the Love and Marriage Detroit is coming in after that, so they moved the episode so that people can continue watching on Saturday night. You have a point. That's actually good marketing. That's good. Actually good. Okay. Neil asking Sunny about the babies. Yep, that's another thing. So I can't wait to see what they actually show, because you all know something's going to get cut out, if not everything, right? Something's going to get cut out. Something is going to get cut out, but we'll see. They're going to jump from the trip to addressing Mel and Nell. Oh yeah, then there was supposed to be that scene with Melody and Nell, when Melody confronts Nell Fletcher and said, I thought you thought better of me, or something to that effect. Like, I heard you on an interview and I don't feel like you were doing right by me in the interview. Yeah, that was the other part. Y'all got a good memory too. You think they're coming back in October with that second half, which is not too far away, child. We're in just a couple of weeks. Thank Thank you, Ruth. I appreciate you. But anywho, y'all, that's it. That's it. That's it. I appreciate every single one of y'all. You guys are amazing as always. Let me take down Elaine. And we are going to talk about everything else that's coming up. We should get some clips for this upcoming episode. They should be dropping those if not tonight, Thursday. Okay. But I love y'all. Thank you guys so much for showing up today. Thank you to all of my moderators in the chat, hanging out, volunteering your time to help my chat run smoothly. You guys are amazing. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you to everyone who is watching. I appreciate every single one of y'all too. I love seeing all the new people. I like seeing all my day ones. You guys are amazing. Okay. Thank you, Clone in the house, for coming into my house today. What else is going on? That's pretty much it. Thank you. I appreciate it for the compliment. Thank you for good commentary. Much love to you too, everybody. All right. That's it, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. Become a member of the channel or a subscriber. What else? I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.